But what is the biggest thing that you realized as a wrestler that you needed to kind of master right away, moving in those early kids club tournaments?
Definitely moving my feet. That was one thing. My feet weren't really too fast, so definitely get my hand fight going, my gas tank going, and really moving on my feet. But obviously you gotta work on top bottom as well. So, but main priority is on the feet, and top and bottom was next focus.
How about our young wrestlers who don't experience success right away? You know, what do you tell those guys? Why should they stick with it?
I mean, first getting into it, you're not really going to see great success just coming right into it. It's a tough sport, obviously, right. So you're going to need to keep on grinding, just keep sticking to it. You're going to see failures and you're going to see success. So just stay into it and know that it's all part of the process.
All right, and Evan, talk about those kids club matches. You go out and you have a tough match. I imagine you guys did lose a few at the beginning, right?
Yep.
So how do you bounce back from that? If you're 6, 7, 8 years old, you walk off, you got tears in your eyes. How do you bounce back from it and mentally move forward?
Mentally moving forward, I would probably say the best thing to do, you can talk to your parents, you can talk to your coaches. Really at that young of an age, it's like more mental. So if you're just really flustered, you're really out of it as a young age, obviously you're gonna get thrown off. You may even want to quit at that point. So I'd say just like truly believing in your coaches and just the people around you that are really, really supporting you. That's like the best thing.
And look, who were some of those early coaches that you had in Louisiana that really shaped you moving from the kids club to a high school starter?
We went to Scorpion. That was the first, and then we moved to Brother Martin. We were at Jesuit. So we really kind of just bounced around. But on the outside of wrestling, it was really our mom that pushed us to that next level. She always believed in us. She always wanted to send us other places, just get us more competition. So,
how was it to step on the varsity mat and be so dominant as an 8th grade wrestler?
Just kind of the same thing he was saying, just kind of really believing in myself. My mom, all of our coaches were still supporting me throughout the way, but it was really just pure confidence going out there. There was really no time to be nervous. I just had to go out there and just let it fly, have fun out there.
Yeah, how special was it to win a state championship? 3 brothers in one state tournament. As an opposing coach, you would think I would have been upset by that, but I wasn't. I thought that was fantastic. How special was that moment?
That was amazing. That was super cool, especially because Cameron, he lost to the guy a couple times earlier on in the year, so that was kind of a toss-up. But he fully believed in himself. He went out there, every day, like for I don't even know how long. He was just telling us, I'm going to beat him in the state championship. I'm going to beat him in the state championship. So kind of manifesting that, it was really cool to see, and then actually seeing it happen, that was also really cool.
How much of this sport is mental, and how much do you just have to believe in that you can do it?
It's I don't know percentage-wise, but it's a lot,
There, yeah.
So it's just, you really just have to truly believe that you're going to go out there, and like we were talking about the other day, like you can't really care about wins and losses, especially on the high school level and even younger than that, because that'll just throw you off mentally. So if you just go out there truly believing in your skills, wins and losses, they'll come. Successes, failures, it'll happen, So if you just go out there not afraid of anything, just let it fly.
After each winning 3 state championships, you decide to make the big move your senior year.
Yep.
And there's rumblings around the state. I can't believe they're leaving. I jumped up right away and said, this is the best thing for these guys. What was your mentality? You're now leaving Louisiana and you're going into Iowa, one of the all-time greatest wrestling states ever. And you're going to go in there as a Louisiana kid and you've got to prove yourself. Were you 100% sure that you were going to get to the state finals?
At first, no. Honestly, I wasn't too sure about it. A little bit nervous about the competition because I knew it was some of the top competition in the country. But as soon as we got there, we immediately just started grinding and getting to it. And after just talking with everybody, it's the same thing. Just talking with everybody, kind of instilling that confidence and checking out all the competition, just wrestling around. Seabolt was a big part of that as well. And then from there it was just. We kind of just kept going.
Was it a practice match or an actual match where you said, wait, I belong here?
I think it was probably the first few weeks we were practicing there, and then also going to the club at Seabolt, so that we were we can hang with these guys.
Same thing with you, Evan?
Yeah.
Same thing with you?
Definitely. Going in, obviously, very nervous going in. We didn't really know if we were going to do it, maybe not, you know what I mean? So really just believing when we got there that
okay, if we just sit here and just get really good at wrestling, get our conditioning up, get stronger, we can make some noise. But even in, like, just moving there, we were not really sure how it would go.
Yeah. And you know, one thing I've always preached to my athletes, and I preach to my mindset athletes, is this: excellent grades will get you wherever you want to go.
Yep.
Okay, so talk about your academics and how it got you to Iowa State.
Yeah, so back to our mom, a big supporter of us. So she was the main one who like really pushed our grades. If something was slipping, she would be there, be like, okay, you got to get on it. You got to do your homework. You got a test coming up. Get on it. And yeah, that really helped our grades, and obviously got us to where we are academic-wise.
Yeah, for sure. What are you majoring in, Jacob?
Mechanical engineering.
And same.
2 mechanical engineers. We got to get you guys separated at some point here. So let's talk. What weight class are you now at Iowa State?
141.
141?
And I'm 33.
133. So for you guys, you're on the number 6 ranked team in the country. 2 legendary coaches, Coach Stresser and Coach Metcalf. What does your mindset have to be every day walking into one of the toughest practice rooms there is?
You just got to be ready to scrap. You know, Dresser does a really great job of letting us know, like, today's gonna be a scrap day. You know, you gotta be ready. Or if today's a run day, you still gotta be ready. So he kind of just mentally prepares us going in, just saying, you gotta get on it. Today's gonna be a tough day. So I'd say that.
What about you?
And, same thing. Coach Dresser always preaches like your mindset coming into practice. Because if you're weak-minded that day, you're like, oh, feeling sluggish. You know, you start getting in your head a little bit. You're not really gonna go out there and like get that 1% better or whatever you're trying to get. You're trying to get better at a single leg. So it's just really going into the practice, just knowing that, okay, I got to be ready for a battle here.
Yeah. And I spoke to y'all's mom last night on my way out. It's so great to see a mom who's so super proud of her boys. It's fantastic. And I love the fact that you guys credit her with really helping you out, getting you here. For you guys, though, going now, moving forward, what are your goals at Iowa State?
All-American. So obviously completed my degree, mechanical engineering, getting that, but also on the wrestling side, you know, I want to reach that All-American status.
And I'm sure yours is All-American also.
Yep.
I don't want to put you guys on the spot, but I'm going to tell you, I expect to see you guys just based on what you've done. I hope, and I would love to see you guys in the NCAA finals one day. I know you're both capable of doing it, but I tell you what, both of you have made Louisiana super proud. So one message out there for if you're telling a little kid, if he wakes up and he's 7, 8 years old, he's going to that kids club practice and he wants to be a Division I athlete, what's the most important thing that he should work on?
For me, it's got to be the mindset side of things. Like wrestling, you know, it'll come, but you have to be ready. Like some of the best athletes in the world, if they don't have their mind right, they can't keep competing. So what Coach Ryak really helped us with was just like little wins, get the little things. You don't have to go out and be, you know, Fargo All-American, Fargo champ, like state champ right away. It's just keep getting those little wins. Like he was saying earlier, if you go against a really top guy, maybe you only get a takedown. Maybe you get, I don't know, in on his legs a bunch of times, but that's still a win. Now you have stuff to improve. Now you have stuff to keep working on. So it's just the little wins every day. You just got to keep on getting to it and keep piling those up, and over time you'll get to where you want to be.
All right, well, these guys are about to go out and support their teammates against the number 1 ranked team in the country. Best of luck to both of you.